Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and now that my two obligatory informative videos are done for the day, let's go ahead and talk about some current events in the online fitness community. So let me put on my +5 hat of weaponsmithing, work on skilling up my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about this. Oh, and for some of you guys who ask, hey Jason, why do you wear that hat? Because it makes me look like a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Bonus points for anyone who knows the classic reference there. Now, what I want to talk about is something else in relation to these gear busts, these anabolic busts that have happened in Mike Rashid's gym with the Iron Addicts Miami, that's happened with Gearhead. And I want to talk about what the really, really scariest part of this is. What the scariest part of this is, because everyone involved in this stuff, when you look at it, they are really, really fucking stupid. All right? I mean, I'll jump into Mike Rashid stuff in a minute, but let's talk about the Musclehead bust. I got a copy of all the court documents. Someone sent me a PDF. They are publicly available for those who want to dig around for them. But I got a legitimate copy with all the court documents, a lot of the police evidence. It's over 60 pages. And what we see in here, the level of incompetence and the level of stupid that Musclehead and his numbskull friends came up with. I mean, and they are completely fucked, by the way. These people are fucked. When you read through the evidence packet, they are so fucked. Like, they better hope for a plea bargain. Because, I mean, this isn't even snitching in any way, guys. Just read, this is what the court already has. This is what the police already had. These motherfuckers were placing thousands of dollars of orders to the same raw material company out of China, having them shipped to their home addresses after Western Unioning the money, signing for the packages. By the way, the police intercepted one of their packages and found 1.5 pounds of white powder shipped out of Hong Kong, and of course the police there noted, and I think most people in the gear world know this too, that the cop is right. Yeah, most anabolic raw materials that come into the United States come out of Hong Kong. That's where probably 90% of them come from. Everybody knows that. So they were doing that. Then they set up this really shitty tanning salon to be their money laundering, and they really, really did a piss poor job of hiding the money there. Like, it was blaringly obvious that they were just taking credit cards from the internet to their tanning shop. And when people are spending hundreds of dollars who live in another state, and they're sending it to you, various credit card statements and PayPals to your tanning salon, or you're using it to launder money, like, that's really, really suspicious. Anyone who looks at your books is going to realize you're using it to launder money. Like, they didn't even pick the sort of business that would do the type of online transactions in the quantities they were doing. So these stupid fucks don't even know how to launder money. They set up this absurd money laundering thing that was a big red flag. They kind of advertised online what they were doing. And then when the police were looking at their texts, they were text messaging customers from their personal phones with the full names of drugs and prices, like, yeah, you know, nandrolone deconate is $40 a bottle. They're using the full fucking medical drug name. I mean, not even encoding it, not even trying to encode it, just straight up the names of drugs under their pharmaceutical prescription drug name, which is a felony to have without a prescription. Felony to sell if you're not a pharmacist, under the names with the prices and everything. And they have dozens and dozens of texts with these. Some of them are in the documents. Like, there's stuff out there, you can find it. And they did all of this just so haphazardly that the police basically sat on them and watched them for months just to collect a mountain of evidence to bury them with. Now, here's the fucked up part. All right, these people did all this really, really stupid. They really didn't know how to run an operation like this. And these guys are, all of them, there's like 5 primary people. There's 6 people, like in the court documents, being charged. But 5 of them were basically splitting the profits. All right, they sold less than $200,000 worth of drugs before they got caught. Now, I want people to think about that. Every one of them is about to do years in prison. Years. Because they've got them on multiple felonies and interstate felonies and stuff. It's like, they're fucked. All right, 200 grand. They didn't even get to 200 grand, and that wasn't all profit. That was like their gross. They did less than 200 grand, split 5 ways. These people made less than $40,000. And all of them are probably going to get, best case, even on a plea bargain, they're going to get more, 5 years or more in prison. Probably more. They're about to do hard time for less than $40,000. Does anyone realize how fucking stupid that is? I mean, seriously. They're doing this for less than 40 grand. They're going to do serious prison time for less than $40,000. I mean, they weren't even making big money doing this shit, and they broke multiple federal felonies, like money laundering, distributing across state lines, manufacturing. I mean, distribution amounts on hand. I mean, they're fucked. I mean, these people, and the way they did it was just so fucking stupid and amateur that you realize that they were all idiots. They were all idiots. Like, the only reason the police didn't even arrest them sooner, they could have arrested them months before. They wanted to stack up enough felonies on them to really put them away. So they just sat back and watched and just kept gathering evidence and got them watching them do felony after felony after felony because they were just too fucking stupid to not do it. I mean, it's scary. All right? Then you look at Mike Rashid. I mean, look at Mike Rashid's response to all this stuff. Now, we already know they're running a big website selling Tren. There is no legal way to buy Tren for humans in the United States. There is no prescription for people. It doesn't exist. All right? They're advertising a big website selling it. Mike Rashid marketed for them and advertised the website. Now, of course, what was interesting, you know, when he's talking about it, yeah, man, I know nothing about nothing being illegal and whatnot. Like, I had my suspicions, my gut instinct, and whatnot. But Richard Rodriguez convinced me it was all legitimate. I mean, we fought over it and whatnot. And he always does his hand thing. Like, you watch him, and it's just so obvious that he's full of shit. All right. I mean, he's stupid. It's like he's just lying to the point of stupidity to where everyone can see that he's lying. Now, the interesting thing, you know, Mike always says he runs multiple businesses. Runs multiple businesses. Out of Phoenix. The distribution center and the lab where all this stuff was manufactured for that company, for WFN, was in Phoenix, the same city Mike is based out of, all the way across the country. Guys, that's over 1,000 miles away from where they were selling it at the Iron Addicts Miami. That can't be coincidence. There's no way that's coincidence. Mike was involved somehow in those warehouses. Now, there are people inside who I've talked to who were part of this, who have talked to me in private, and yeah, they are saying that Mike snitched. But the thing is, that's irrelevant at this point. I want people to think about this, and I want you guys to realize how stupid Mike is. Like, when you listen to Mike talk, anything he talks about, it's obvious he is below a high school level of education in human biology, human physiology. He is below a high school education on this. An average high school graduate knows more about the human body than Rashid does. All right, he is that fucking stupid. When you listen to him, he says ignorant ass shit like everything you eat passes through the liver and whatnot. He said that in his video the other day, talking about why he only eats 1 meal a day. He thinks the food that you eat passes through your liver, that everything you eat passes through your liver. All right, and this ignorant motherfucker is giving people advice on diets and exercising. He is ignorant as fuck. This is a stupid motherfucker. And it's blatantly obvious. Like, to just listen to him. He literally has below a high school level of education in science and biology in the human body. He's below a high school level. He's down at the 6th, 7th grade level. It's fucking scary. Alright, that's where he's at. And I want you guys to realize, Musclehead and all these guys, look how stupid they are. And Mike Rashid was right there near the warehouse. There's a possibility that someone as stupid as Mike Rashid was occasionally helping mix these products up. And we know someone as fucking stupid as Musclehead and his people were mixing these products to sell to people. Alright, now here's where we look at this. Look how fucking stupid these people are. They were mixing up and sterilizing substances that thousands of people were injecting into their bodies. Tell me that's not fucking scary. Like, even the possibility that someone as fucking stupid as Mike Rashid, who can't even understand basic human digestion. I mean, damn. Damn. The shit he fucking says. Like, he is so ignorant about science that it's fucking scary. It's fucking scary. The idea that he might have mixed chemicals up together that people injected into their body, and then knowing that someone as stupid as Musclehead did it, people were putting the shit into their body that these dumbass motherfuckers were mixing up, and not just drinking it, injecting it with a needle. Think about that. That's fucking scary. That's fucking scary that thousands of people injected shit into their body that these stupid motherfuckers might have put their hands on and mixed. That's the scariest part of the whole gear thing, is not the actual substances. It's the black market. That's the scary thing, is because you don't know who's mixing this stuff under what conditions. Maybe it's really sterile. Maybe it's 100% pure, 99% pure. Maybe it's a quality product that's on par with what's at a pharmacy. Maybe it is. In some cases it is. In other cases, it's not. Because there's some stupid motherfuckers in this gear game. And I mean, there's a perfect example. Mike was in the gear game. Look how fucking stupid he is. I mean, he's a fucking dumbass. Just listen to the things he says about biology. He's fucking stupid. Like, he shouldn't even be talking about nutrition, let alone be involved in the gear game. Musclehead and his crew, they're fucking idiots. People injected shit into their bodies that these people mixed up. Now tell me that's not scary. Tell me that's not a hazard to the community right there. I'm surprised they didn't kill anybody. I'm really surprised no one died from using shit that these dumbasses might have made. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.